to 103 FM's Divali Khaana, and today I will be showing you how to make Soya Tandoori Kebabs, and I would also be showing you how to make a very simple wrap using Lion brand self-rising flour. I am Deepa Yankarran, brand ambassador for Chatak Foods. So let's get started. I have my KitchenAid bowl. I'm going to add 2 cups of my Lion brand self-rising flour, 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water to combine and form a nice soft dough. So as your dough comes together, you want to get in there with your hands and knead it until it forms a nice soft dough. To help my dough to set into place, I'm going to add just a little bit, 1 teaspoon of lotus soybean cooking oil to my dough. This would help my dough to remain moist. So today I will be using my Chatak regular soya. I had them soaking in really hot water for about 2 hours. Now I'm going to squeeze them out and bring them right back and get right in there with some Chatak seasoning. To season my soya, I am going to use 1/2 cup of Chatak local green seasoning and 1/4 cup of Chatak garlic seasoning. So here I have my Chatak mixed masala, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds or anise seeds, 1 teaspoon of methi, and just a couple cloves. You want to just lightly toast them. They will start to pop. I am now going to add my spices to my mortar and pestle. So into my mixing bowl, I am going to add my dahi or natural plain yogurt. This is 1 cup of dahi. Now I'm going to add all my sweet spices. First, I'm going to add my Chatak ground elaichi, ground cinnamon, ground ginger. Here I have 1 tablespoon of ground jeera, 1 tablespoon of paprika powder, 1 teaspoon of saffron or turmeric, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now I add my black pepper, and last I'm going to add my special mix. Combine all your spices with that yogurt. Now I'm going to add the juice of 2 limes, and now I'm going to add my marinade to my soya. Now I'm just going to drizzle just a little bit of oil at the top of my soya. This is 1/4 cup of the marinade that I prepared my tandoori soya with. So to this marinade, I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of honey. Now I'm going to start assembling my kebabs. I use Lion brand self-rising flour. Roll your dough onto your lightly floured surface. Knead your dough until it comes together nicely and it's nice and firm, not too firm. Pinch little pieces of your dough to form small dough balls. Not too big, maybe 2 inches in diameter. Then you want to just make sure each dough is evenly rounded. So sort of roll them in your hand so that they're nice and round. Then you want to start rolling out your dough using your rolling pin. Once your dough is nice and thin, try to get it as thin as possible. So you may need to use a lot of dry flour to do this. Once it's nice and thin, put it onto your tawa or baking stone and cook for like maybe 1 minute on each side. Remember, do not overcook your dough. You don't want it to be too crisp. Don't overcook it. So as soon as you see those little bubbles, you want to flip your dough. The reason for this is you want your dough to be pliable. You remember, it's a wrap. So when you put your tandoori soya onto your wrap, you want to be able to fold it. If it's too crisp, you would not be able to do that. They will basically break. Now for the fun part, I'm going to start cooking my kebabs. So my griddle here, it is non-stick and it's already heated. So I'm going to start placing my kebabs onto my griddle. Remember, if you are using one that is not non-stick, just lightly grease your griddle. So you want to cook your kebabs maybe 5 minutes on each side, and you don't want your vegetables to be too soft. You want them to be nice and firm, and you want that base to really infuse with your kebab and bring out all the flavors. Marks, those are grid lines. I want them on my kebabs, on my soya especially. And I think just a few seconds again, and now I'm going to assemble my wraps. So I had my wraps right here, wrapped really nicely in a piece of cloth and foil. So this kept my wraps very, very warm. Now I'm going to place one of my wraps onto my plate. And now I'm going to slide all my delicious tandoori infused ingredients onto my wrap. So just an easy method to do this. You can use your fork and just slide all those delicious veggies and soya onto your wrap. It's that easy. And that glaze from my honey, it looks so beautiful. Now I'm going to drizzle my garlic sauce onto my filling. So you want to just fold one end across like this, hold it really nice and snug, and then just bring the other side to meet this side. Now I'm going to bite into this. It's so delicious. All these vegetables, the tandoori flavor, that garlic sauce, the soya, every single thing infused, even the fresh herbs that I had added at the end, it just all came together so nicely. All those spices, every single thing about this wrap is so delicious. The wrap itself is so soft. It's just the perfect combination. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and I really hope you try it. So see you next time on 103 FM's Divali Khaana.